everybody, welcome to today's meditation. Now with this month's theme of balance, I thought it was really important to talk about how everybody seeks balance in their lives. So that's what today's meditation is going to be about. So when you're ready, just join me in a comfortable position, might be on your bed, might be just sitting in a calm, peaceful space. Going to close the eyes, just make sure that you're sitting tall, maybe just give your shoulders a little roll up and down, forwards and backwards, just a little limber into the neck, just so that you can join me in a calm and peaceful space, and we'll just begin to settle the mind. So when you're ready, just closing the eyes, take the palms up, take a deep inhale and a sigh, exhale. Wonderful. Just give a little conscious wiggle into the toes and the fingers. And take a nice slow breath. It might be an inhale for 3, an exhale for a count of 3. And just continue to breathe slowly. Take slow breaths. It just allows the body to calm down, to be peaceful. It's up to you how you have your hands, whether it's hands on the legs, on your lap, together, in heart center with head dipped. Find what works, whatever way helps you feel connected, and just make sure that you're balanced on the ground, so you're balanced on your sitting bones. It's okay today if you don't quite engage with the meditation. That does happen sometimes. It's completely normal. It might be worth coming back to it another day, when you feel ready to resonate with the words. It's important with yoga never to put any pressure on yourself. The most important thing you've done today is showing up. Beginning with a little bit of pranayama for our practice, our meditation today. A little bit of humming bee practice. So what we're going to do, if you listen to me to begin with, we're going to pop our thumbs in our ears, cover our fingers over our eyes, and just begin to hum. So when you're ready, popping the thumbs in the ears very lightly so you can still hear me. And then the hands over the eyes so you're blocked off from the world, and just begin to hum like so. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, just create a humming sound with your mouth closed. And again, take a deep inhale, exhale. Last round as you inhale, exhale. Just release the hands down, just breathe naturally, and this just helps to level out all the energies, the prana that's in the body at the moment. We might be feeling a little bit stressed, anxious, excited, so doing that just allows the mind to center itself and just allows us to come into the present moment and just flow back to your natural breathing. Take it slowly. Now with this meditation, it's really important to point out that everybody's midway point is different. So you might be sitting here watching this or listening to this and thinking, that's how I feel isn't the same as how Ella's feeling, or how my mum would feel, or my dad, or a family member, a friend. But remember, this is about your own happiness and your own balance, and everyone's balance point is going to be, so their midway point is going to be different. So you have to find what makes you happy and what's going to fulfill you the most. So I hope you can resonate with the words. Just continue with the slow breath, and remember to listen to my voice. I'd just like you to think of a point in your life, or something in your life at the moment, that you overindulge in. Just take a moment to bring that to the forefront of your mind. And then think, how can I find a midway point here? So when we try and live a balanced lifestyle, sometimes and often it means cutting something out cold turkey, which in this case I don't think is productive. So think about something that you want to create a little bit of balance of in your life rather than cutting it out cold turkey. Wonderful. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Just let that sink in for a moment. And how does it make you feel? The thought of having a little bit of balance in something that you're overindulging in. Just acknowledge that feeling, and as you take an inhale, embrace the feeling, and as you exhale, let go. Wonderful. Just let that feeling drift away from you as you relax and breathe. The purpose of today's meditation is to just set a seed, to set that intention of knowing when to find that midpoint in something that we overindulge in, so that we can live a balanced lifestyle. And remember, balance doesn't have to be 50-50. It could be 80-20, the best that it can be. You have to find what's going to be the biggest benefit to you. For example, I think yoga, we'll use yoga as an example. There might be 5 days in the week or 4 days in the week that you practice yoga, but then you've got those 3 days where you have your rest and where you have time to restore and relax. So that's a really good balance of yoga. You have to find what works for your routine, your lifestyle, the thing that's going to benefit you the most. So as this continues on in your mind in these thoughts of balance, take an inhale, and as you exhale, just give a little shimmy into the sit bones and allow the weight to balance itself out. Wonderful. And as that weight balances out, think of your intention, that thing that you overindulge in that you want to balance out in your life, and just let the sitting bones relax and let that intention relax in your mind. Plant that seed. As we move through to fall and winter, planting that seed deep within, so when we come to a new year, new experiences, new journeys, gradually you'll notice that these intentions that you sow now will come to fruition in their own time when they're ready, and it always ends up being the right time. Remember to breathe as you inhale, inflate the belly. Exhale, draw navel to spine, and again as you inhale, exhale. Wonderful. Continue with this slow breath and notice how your body just feels relaxed, it feels heavy, and just enjoy that sensation. As you continue with this slow breath, just going to give you a few more things to think about, a few tips to help you find a little more balance in your life that I've found really helpful. So the first one is to take care of yourself and find moments to restore and to relax and to nourish your body. If you're unhealthy and you're not looking after yourself in the best way that you possibly can with everything else that you have to do, you're not only doing a disservice to yourself, but you're also doing a disservice to others, because we have to be the best to ourselves before we can be the best to others too. So that's my first tip, to find the comfortable balance for you, to where you can rest, you can restore, and where you can relax. As you continue with this slow breath, it's also important to think about where you're putting your energy. Are Are you trying to cram too much in a week, in a day, in an hour? Are you trying to do too much? Are you doing lots of things really badly and not one single thing well? It might be quite a good time to find a routine, to space out your time, to plan your day better so that you don't feel under pressure and so that you don't feel off balanced, so that you have time to read a book, so that you have time to exercise when you want to. Believe it or not, there are enough hours in the day if you are able to plan ahead, and that will help reduce your stress levels and help you feel a little bit more balanced out. Breathe in slowly, just give a little wiggle into the toes and the fingers and move the head from side to side. And before we leave our meditation today, I'd just like you to think about what the universe has taught you lately, especially while we've been in a pandemic and we've been forced to slow down and to reflect on what our life was like before. We may have been really busy and not made time for things that are important to us. So just take a moment now just to think about what the universe has taught you and what you enjoy about potentially slowing down, finding a routine, finding some balance. And do you think that this is something that you would carry on moving forward when all this is over? Or do you feel like you're going to fall back into old habits that you didn't necessarily like or thought benefited you or your family or your life? So as you inhale, take the palms up. Draw the thumbs in and cover with the fingers. Wonderful. Take the inhale. Exhale, let go. Perfect. And again, as you inhale and exhale. Lovely work. When you're ready, just dip the head and bring hands to heart center. And may we find that comfortable amount of balance in our lives that makes us feel nourished and refreshed and restored. And there's no time frame that this has to happen over, but setting the intentions and setting those seeds so when the time comes, we can flourish and so we can grow to the best that we can be, finding that balance. And when you're ready, just lift the head, open the eyes, come back into the room a little bit. And I hope you enjoyed that little meditation. It's sometimes really important just to explore a little bit how to live a more of a balanced lifestyle, because we can get in ruts sometimes because it's easy to fall into a routine that feels comfortable to us. So breaking a routine that's probably unhealthy, it makes us feel really uncomfortable. So I hope this meditation was beneficial to you, and I'll see you for our next video. Bye guys.